right, so let's look at the access control vulnerabilities. Here's a really common one. Insecure Direct Object Access, IDOR. You hear this one. So you have an administration panel, but the administration panel doesn't actually make sure you've logged in as the administrator. It just assumes that you will follow the path to get to it that the developer put there. So here, yeah, so if we go to the lab and view robots.txt, this is one way to find it. The robots.txt file shows where you don't want search engines going. And here you see it has disallowed /administration panel. And that would, so whatever's here, they don't want the search engine seeing it. So if you look there, there it is. The administrator panel where I can delete things, and I didn't make sure I was logged in as the administrator first. This is actually extremely common. All right, so that's one kind of vulnerability, a simple one. And the next one is, if another thing people do is this is like hiding a key under the mat. They put the secret page somewhere that you're not supposed to use without logging in first, and they just give it a unpredictable URL, so you can't just guess the URL. And again, this is not a good plan because people will find it because Google will search it or otherwise. And in here, we can find the JavaScript that discloses the URL by observing the page source. So let's see if we can find it. View the page source, and then I'm guessing search for admin. Control F, Command F on the map there. Admin, perhaps? Okay, there's only 11 admins, so one of these might be... Okay, is admin equals false? If is admin, then go here. Okay, here, there it is, /admin. Okay, so this is the code that will only take you there if you've logged in, but I can go there directly by just copying that. So yep, and again, the unprotected administrator functionality. So that's another one. All right, and here's another one you'll see. They have an important piece of data, like whether you are logged in with administrator privileges, but they store that important piece of data on the client instead of on the server. So here it's got an admin panel, and I need to get in there. And the solution is I will have a cookie, admin equals false, so I have to change it to admin equals true. Now, there are several ways to do this. You can access cookies directly in the developer tools of your browser, but of course, I think we'll do it with Burp. And this, we ought to try interception here. That's something we haven't actually done yet, and that's sort of the more professional way to do things. So first, we're going to go to the login page, and then log in. Okay. So I'm going to start at the login page. All right, I'm ready to log in, and I have credentials, which are Wiener and Peter. And Peter. All right, I'm not going to log in, but I have that filled in. Now I want to intercept this login request. So I go to Burp. And long ago, when we just started Burp, I said turn off intercept because you don't want to use it very often. But if you do want to use it, and sometimes you have to use it, see, I should mention this, what we mostly have been doing is taking a request and sending it to the repeater and repeating it. And that will only work on pages that haven't protected against that. A proper secure page will have a unique, randomly generated hidden cookie, hidden form field, so it will not let you repeat a previous request. Oh, and I see a question, basic concepts of programming. Sure, that's right, who taught these programmers? Yes, absolutely. Saying, who would just make an unprotected administrative panel? Well, the fact is, David, it's not that programmers perhaps don't know better, it's the chaos at a company. You have a web app, and then somebody says make a mobile app. And then they say, well, make the mobile app so it can interoperate with the web app really fast, but the mobile app is on a different server and it doesn't really have access to the authentication system. This is how it happens, I think. It's not just that your developers have no clue, but that you have many different projects all sort of coinciding in deadlines, and people don't really have access or information about the other system they should be using. So they make that mistake. Anyway, so here, I'm just going to turn on intercept, proxy, intercept. I turn on intercept. Now I log in. And the login will not go through. It'll be intercepted. And here's the login going through. So I'm intercepting. Now, I may have to adjust it. If I forward it, I think the response, this is the next request, I think. Yeah, trying to get my account. So I think it didn't succeed, didn't get what I wanted. Let me turn off intercept. I'm going to have to intercept the response coming back from the server, and I think that is not the default. So let me get into proxy settings and make sure this is sized to be visible. Okay, so here's request interception rules. Intercept requests, response interception. Intercept responses is what I want to do. And I'm not quite sure if what kind. I think the default conditions might work. This might be good enough. Let's try this. So now, turn intercept on. Oh, I have to get back. I have to log out. Then get ready to log in again. Okay, now turn intercept on. Now log in. All right, so here's the intercept request with Wiener Peter, and that's fine. I'm going to forward that. And here's the request. Somehow the response did not get intercepted, I think. Oh, here's a response. Oh, good. So some responses did get. All right, let's see. This is why intercept is hard to use. These requests and responses get confusing. And this is, I think this is not the one I need. This is a response. And 200 OK. Something about columns. I'm looking for a response that sets a cookie. And I was hoping to change it. Okay, somehow I still failed. All right, I'm going to turn off the intercept, go to my settings, and try again to get. So I want to intercept responses. Content type header matches text. How about any request that was intercepted? There we go. I might have to check both of these. Any request that was intercepted, it'll show me the response. That, I think, will get me what I want. So, get ready to log in again. Okay, now turn on intercept, log in. Okay, here's the login request, sending up username and password, so I forward that. Here's the response. That's what I'm looking for. Here's the cookie being set, and admin equals false. So I change that to true. Because I intercepted it, it hasn't gone to the browser yet. So I change false to true, and now I turn off intercept. And now I'm logged in, but I should have admin, and now I have access to the admin panel. So that's what I wanted. There. Little confusing to use the intercept there. That's why the repeater is a whole lot easier, but you have to use the intercept for more secure sites that won't let you repeat previous requests, which is certainly the right thing to do. You should make every request unique and not accept a repeat of a previous request. All right, I'm going to stop that video.